The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keeping it on the ground here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with his running back position.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll feed the back again. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Canes are on the move here. They're going to run it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now from the pistol formation. Here comes a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of lust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the extra point goes up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air. It's Rice. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch, but a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Rice. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Pitch play to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical ceilings for big plays.
The offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Rice. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vols. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again, running with purpose. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Handoff to the single back. Stiff arms the man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Here's the handoff. Powering through. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They go with a direct snap. He's across the 25. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settled in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started. Okay, ready?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only did they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
At the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And the field goal is good. And the game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. this one will be fair caught. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Not much on that play. Brought down short. We've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that puts him in front here in the final 2 minutes. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Down here for this offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Rice. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the 1st down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tight end makes the grab. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Rice. And this time it's complete. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And in the final seconds, we have a tie ball game.
Man, calm, cool, and collected. No doubt. Pressure is on. He delivers. I think we're looking at overtime here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I like that you trust your running back who's still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. We get into overtime. This defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll run it to the left. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Volunteers to take the lead in overtime.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Heading left after the handoff. Fights through a tackle. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Third and long in obvious four-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.